Okay. Okay, it's now started. Okay, so now we're starting the broadcast and recording. My name's Jeff Gregg. I'm here today with Diane Hunter and Reg King, and we're running this course this morning is Learn What You Don't Know That You Don't Know About Computers, Session 2, because I ran one of these 2 weeks ago, I think it was now, and we only got part way through it. But just before we started, before we went on live, we're just having a discussion. Diane was mentioning that she changed something on her power settings on her computer because when she walked away from the computer, it would come back and find it was switched off because it was that way it was set, right, Diane?
Probably.
Okay, so we're doing that. Now, you wanted to know where it is, Reg. You want me to show you where it is?
No, I know now.
Okay.
It's the on-off button.
The on-off button. Okay, all right. But also the power settings are somewhere else. The power settings are elsewhere. Diane, I ran into yesterday down at Grand Plaza, Lynn, your friend Lynn, and she said she was going to come to your place to do the thing today. Is that not going to happen?
She hasn't arrived so far. I'm just having a look. I can't see her truck. She hasn't arrived. So I think I told her 10:30 though, because it was 10:30 last time.
Okay, my apologies. All right.
If I suddenly dash out, you'll know what's happening. I'm going to.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, all right then. Okay, so today's session is, as I said, learn what you don't know about computers. So learn what you don't know you didn't know. Just by the way, you both realise that all these sessions are recorded. Do you know how to get back to the recorded sessions if you haven't done that? If you want to get back to them?
Yes, on your website. They're on your.
Okay. Do you know how,
yes,
Reg, to get back to them?
No, I was listening.
Okay. Well, let's just show you. You know how to do a screen share, Reg. So we'll screen share your screen and just show you how to get back to the thing on your one. So if you can go into the screen sharing, for anybody else that is watching this recording, what we do is quite often do a screen sharing. And what that basically means is there's a function within this software this thing that we're using, which is Google Hangout on Air. So Reg and Diane can share their screen with, so we can all see what's on their screen. And Reg is going to do that now. If you go to the top left-hand corner, Reg, and point over there, you'll find there's a little green box. It says screen share. You found it?
Yep.
Yeah, there you are. And Reg is already screen sharing. So when he screen shares, what is coming up on his screen is actually, which is me. Okay, but we can see down the bottom there. And what I've done too is now just click the bottom of the screen so that I've got Reg's screen full screen. Okay, if you go now, Reg, just to show you how we're going to do this, you're in a Google Chrome, which is good. Okay, if you open up a new tab in Google Chrome, so if you go up to the top of your screen where you've got your tabs, and to the right of that one that says Google Hangout, where you're going up with a thing, there's a little grey one. No, to the right of that, that's it there. That's it there. Click on that. Okay, so my website, just for anybody that wants to know, is Jeff. If you just type in Jeff, G-E-O-F-F. Oh, sorry, yeah, Jeff, G-E-O-F-F, .Gregg, full stop, G-R-E-I-G, G-R-E-I-G, and this is advantage, .net.au. This is the advantage of using this sort of thing is I can see what Reg is typing now, and so if he makes a mistake, which is good. One of the things I like about this sort of training is people make mistakes, and you can see them making the mistakes. And if I was in a classroom, that probably wouldn't happen. Just press enter now, Reg, or just press on the enter key. Okay, it says please redirecting, and there we are. It's gone to that sort of thing, just so you know how to get to it. If you want to see, I'll just make this bigger too. How do I do that bit? Okay. Just making the screen bigger so I can see more of it. Okay. You'll see up the top there, it says live online training. It says often do live online training, sometimes in classroom situations, on in the classroom, sometimes not in the class. To see any current running or scheduled or recording of previous sessions, click here. So click on where it says click here, that green here, Reg. And there we are, that's loading up. And you'll see now it says, click on the link below to go to this live online training. Don't do that, Reg, because you're already in it. But underneath that it says upcoming live online courses, and you can see it says the one we're doing at the moment. And also we're going to be doing another one this afternoon. I don't know if anyone's interested, using your voice to create, edit and format documents using Google speech recognition. Either of you interested in doing that one this afternoon?
Yeah.
No.
You're not, Diane. Okay, not a problem. All right, so but if you look, if you scroll down below that again, Reg, just use the scroll bar and scroll down a little bit. You'll see it says recording of previous sessions. Okay, and you'll see the example, learn what you don't know that you didn't know about computers. So that shows you that this is where you actually go to it. All right. And it actually's got that HTTP and YouTube. If you clicked on that, it actually would call up that recording of that previous session. All right, we won't do that now, but that's how that's what you would normally click on that. Okay. All right. If you just want to go back, Reg, with back one, we'll take you back to my home page. No, don't close that. Don't close that. Just go back one, back with the back button. Okay. Okay, that's where it says live training. And we'll get Diane on the same screen as well. Do you want to do it your screen share, Diane? And then we'll share your one, and I'll show you your screen coming up as well. All right. You know how to do it, Diane?
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah. Okay, there you are. It's coming up. All right. I'll put Diane's screen up as the screen we're looking at now. And we're looking at that one now. So if you do the same sort of thing, if you create a new tab.
Me.
Yeah, create a new tab and click on that one, good. And just type in my web address, which is jeff.greg.net.au. And by the way, can you see Diane's screen at the moment, Reg?
No, I need to close mine, I guess, Jeff.
Oh yeah, you probably need to. If you go back to one of the other tabs, the tab that's actually running this session, you'll see it on there. Can you see it now, Reg? I'll just go back to your screen to see you there.
I can see you now.
You can see me now. Okay. And at the bottom of the screen there, where it's got Diane's name, if you click on that, you'll see Diane's screen. That'll become the big screen. You click there, click on that. So I click there, Diane. There. Now you can see Diane's screen. Okay.
Good.
All right. Sure. Okay, so I'll go to Diane's screen now. All right. Diane. Okay. All right. All right. So that's the advantage. Each of us can see each other's screen, and we can see there's a little thing down the bottom, or we can see there's a big thing up the top there. Okay, I'm on Diane's screen now. I think I'm on Diane's screen. Diane, yeah. Okay, yeah, now I am. All right, Diane. So if you want to, rather than if you go back to rather than the live online training, go back to the home screen. No, don't click on that. Go with the back button. The back button. Go up to the back button. Click on the back button. That's it. Okay. And you've opened up another new tab. It doesn't matter. Type. You have to go into it again.
I didn't. I just did what you said. Went back.
Okay. I don't know why it went back to. Oh, you went back to. All right. Go for. Just another thing. If you've gone back one too many, you can always press the forward button. See the button to the right of the back button. The little arrow. Click that one. That's right. There we are. There. Okay. Okay. Live online training. Okay. All right. So I want to go back to. I don't know how you come from this screen to that screen, but anyway. No, it doesn't matter. No, that's the Google Hangouts. No, the next one across. All right. Doesn't matter. We'll just call it up again. Just type in. Well, this is another little thing I'll show you while we're. See where it's got live online training that's highlighted. Click to the right of that.
Sorry.
Click to the right where it's got live online training in blue. Click to click there. That's right. Now just backspace that right back until you get to leave the equals in there, just to show you something different. Oh, you've gone back too far. Sorry. Just press escape. Press escape. It'll take it back to what it was.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Click again
now,
to the right of the training. Click to the right of the G in training. Tick to the right. No, you've pressed enter. Okay, press escape again. Okay, click to the right of where it's got training. Click there.
Yeah.
Now backspace, but leave the equal sign in. Leave the equal sign in. Backspace, just take it back, but leave the equal sign in. That's it.
Yeah.
One more space. That's it. Now just type in start. S-T-A-R-T.
Yeah.
Okay, press enter. Now press enter. What we did there is, this is all my DocuWiki, which is the way I produce all these websites, right? And this is how you I can jump. This is that by typing in start. That's my main start page. That allows you to jump around various pages. All right, if you scroll to the bottom of that page, scroll right to the bottom, you'll see in the last thing that's in green, it says learn what you did not know that you did not know. Click on that. Okay, and that's just going to another page, right, which is the page I wanted to get to. All right, and these are the ones that we did all last session. You seeing all this, Reg?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so we did, if you look on the right table of contents, we did up to point number 4, alternative ways of typing. But that's what we did. So we're going to go down and do number 5. So if you go down to that number 5, we're going to click on that one. Okay. So that's what this one's all about. Formatting text in ways you've never used before. Okay. Diane, what have you done in terms of formatting text if you ever type text? Do you use different fonts?
No.
You don't? Do you know how to change fonts?
Yes, I think so. I can't be bothered.
Okay, you use.
Can't be bothered.
You're not interested in it. Okay.
I just.
You know how to use.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Lazy.
Okay, do you know how to use bold or underline or italic or strike through or change the color of fonts?
Well, I do all of that in what's this one? Word. When I use Word, if I want to make a document on Word, I know how to change all of that in Word, but I don't use it in any other. You know.
Right. Do you realise you can do it even if you write an email? Do you write many emails?
Well, I know you can do it because I get them from other people. But
yeah, they do it. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, well, we'll do a quick thing on this. Are you interested in this, Reg? Doing this sort of thing?
Well, I know how to do it, actually, Jeff.
Are you aware of, for example, I only discovered yesterday, for example, when you underline something, you can have a solid underline, you can have a dashed underline, you can have a dot dash underline, you can have all those sorts of things?
No, I don't do that, but I'll be interested in it.
Interested in it, okay, all right. Have you got Word or Libre Office on your computer, Reg?
I have Open Office.
Open Office, okay. Do you mind if we use your Open Office? Also, do you ever heard of a thing called FontWorks, where you can make the text all bend and curve and do things like that?
Font? No.
Reg?
No, I don't, Jeff.
Okay, you're interested in it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, what we'll do is we'll get you to have we'll use your thing if you've got Open Office on your computer. So I'll just switch over to your screen where you're looking at Diane's screen at the moment. Your screen looking at Diane's screen. All right. If you start Open Office wherever you've got it installed, you know how to start Open Office?
Yes.
Okay, so start it up.
Do I need to go to Google Hangouts in order to see Reggie's screen?
That's right. You need to go to the Hangout screen now, Diane. All right. And you'll see Reggie's screen. We're getting a lot of stuff over the top of other stuff now. Okay.
So do I shrink the screen to go to?
No. Well, how do you normally get to open Office, Reg?
I just click on the icon, but I can put it in, I guess, up here.
Where's up here? I've got your screen, and I'm getting lots of screens repeated over screens. What do you mean up here? Sorry.
Well, there's a search up.
Can't you do a reduction of the screens and then get your icon and click your icon?
Yeah, I can do
your
that.
icon's on your desktop, is it? Not on your. You don't have it on your taskbar.
Yeah. It's on his desktop, I think. But if you go reduce like this to reduce your screen, because I have to do that a lot, and then you can click on the icon. I don't know whether that'll work.
I'm in Open Office now.
There you are. You're in it. Okay. No problem. Okay. All right. Okay. Righto. So one of the things that you've got in Open Office is that. So I'll just. Your screen is quite small coming up on our screen, but it's good enough to read. We can actually see it. It's not a problem. Okay. So one of the things you've got, if you just type something 1, 2, 3, 4, for example. Okay, press enter. Okay, the enter key, go down. Okay, so obviously you'll know, everybody realises, I assume everybody realises that Reg is typing in default Times New Roman and 12 point. All right, just something about the points that a lot of people may not be aware of. You notice where it's got Times New Roman up there, Reg. If you go up there where it's got the 12 beside that and click on the little down arrow, you'll now go up to the biggest one, which is 18. Down to the biggest one. Yeah, that's it. Click on that. Okay. Okay, now type 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's 18 point. And by the way, everyone realises that means point size. And a lot of people think, oh, that's all there is, and all you can do is scroll in there. But you can actually change it to something a lot larger again. Click on where it's got the 18 there. Not the downward thing. Click on that. Now backspace over it and type in 100. Backspace over, type 100.
Yep, done that.
Now press enter. Now it went back to 18, Reg, for some reason or other. You moved away from it. You've got to type in backspace over, type in 100, then press enter. And now press enter, the enter key. Notice how big your slasher thing is there? Okay, and realise you can go bigger than that again. You go 200, 300, 400, 1,000 possibly. When you do 1,000, you can put it's the size of 1,000.
Can you do that on Word? Can you do that on Word as well? Okay, that's new.
For example, I used that many years ago. I wanted to make a sign very, very big, and I wanted 1 character per page. And I made it about 1,000. By the way, 1 point is 1/72nd of an inch. So if you want it an inch tall, you would make it 72 point, and it'd be roughly an inch. So if you wanted it, say, 10 inches, you'd need it 720 point. Okay, a lot of people don't realise that. Okay. All right, if you press the enter key now, Reg, it's nice and big. Okay, press the enter key. And this time now, just click on the B, which is to the right of the 100 there, and that's for bold. Now type 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't look much different. Oh, you can see it's actually thicker.
Yes.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, a lot of people don't realise when you use these things, when you switch them on or switch them off, they don't work like that. Do you want to have a go at this, Diane? Do you want to? You got Word on your computer, and you want to start it up and then have a go at this as well?
I've clicked on it, but I've still got Reggie's page. Oh, it's coming up.
Okay, I'll go back to your one. You're still looking at Reg's screen. Okay. Oh, you got WordPad there. Okay. Once again, you've got the fonts up the top there. So if you click on that, all right. Okay, you click on that particular one there, and then you type in right, yeah, type one. Taking a go, you can notice you go down to 72. By the way, click on that. That's an inch high. So type 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's how it works. And then press enter. It takes you down to the next line. Okay. Can you see this, Reg, or you've got the screen?
Yes. I've shrunk my screen. Now I can see it.
Okay, good. All right. All right, not a problem. Okay. All right then. So have a go now. Oops.
Italian.
Okay, have a go. Have a go now with putting in. Oh, it's jumping to me. That's why I've done that wrong. Okay. All right, have a go now with trying it. Another thing a lot of people don't realise, there's hotkeys. You know, if you wanted to type this bold, you'd normally have to go and click on the B. But if you remember, Control B is bold. So hold down the Control key and press B, and then type 1, 2, 3, 4. Then as soon as you press the Control B, the B highlighted up. So it's gone off. No, you pressed it a second time, it went off.
I can't
delete that out.
I can't press it and type at the same time.
No, you don't. You don't press and type at the same time. Okay. Okay, just delete that. Black space out, and I'll show you how to do it. Backspace out. Okay. Right, leave that there. Press enter, so you go to the next one. You hold down the Control and press B and let it go. Control B.
Keep your finger on the Control.
Control and press B once and let the B go. Now let all the controls go. Notice the B is now highlighted on the screen.
No.
Up at the top.
Yes.
That means you're now in bold. So now type 1, 2, 3.
Right. Okay.
Notice that's in bold. Okay. Now if you press just a matter of interest, hold down the Control key and press B again. And the B goes off. Now type in 5.
Type in what? Oh, 5.
Just a digit 5, you know. Okay, and notice that's not it. Oh, no, you've turned the bold on again, Don. You must press Control, backspace to get rid of the 5. Press Control B again, one more time. Hold down the Control and press B. Now press 5.
Yeah.
Notice 5 is not bold.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, matter of interest, if you can go to italic, and by the way, I'm just telling you these things, that the hotkeys. Click on italic. Now type 6, 7, 8. And notice what italic is. You knew that. It leans forward. And by the way, if you leave these things on and then you continue to type, righto, if you want to do underlining now, if you click on the U for the underlining, click on the U there. That's it. Click there. Now 7, you know, it's type some characters, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 0, whatever. And notice that the first part, as you put things in, this is both italic and underlined. So if you wanted to be not underlined again, you would not italic again. You would click on the I for the italic, right? And it would switch off the italic. So if you type 1, 2, 3 again, it wouldn't be italic, but it'd still be underlined. Okay,
right.
See how it works?
Yes.
Switch goes on and off and stuff like that. Obviously, the other thing that people use a lot, something you can't do with that one, but you can do with Open Office. We just switch back and look at Reg's thing. I'll go to Reg's screen now. All right. And if you go now, Reg, to that's right, your word. You'll notice on your underline one, no, your one hasn't got it. That's interesting. If you go to the U for underlining, on my one, I've got a later version of Open Office than you have, and on when I click it, there's a little drop down, and you can actually see you can actually do different forms of underlining. If you're interested, you want to have a look at it, I'll quickly show you on my machine. All right, I'll start up. I'm just starting up Open Office on mine. It just shows you how when they I've got Libre Office, not Open Office, and I'm going to share my screen now with you. Screen so you can see it. Hold on a second. Libre Office, Open Office, Libre Office, much the same thing. Similar sort of situation, but anyway, I'll just go and share my screen. Okay, me. Is that me? You? Okay. I'm sharing my screen now. Entire screen, share. Okay. All right. Now I've called up Libre Office. So there it is. There's my screen, and you'll notice I'll just type 1, 2, 3.
Do I need to click on your screen?
You need to click on my screen down the bottom to see its size. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and you'll notice on my one where I've got the underline. Can you see it? You see mine, Diane, my screen?
Yes.
You notice the underline to the right of my underline. That's the character with the underline I'm pointing at the moment. If I click on that, it's got all these other things underneath.
Oh,
right. Squiggly line. So if I type 1, 2, 3, which is a squiggly underline, I'll just make the font bigger so I can see it a little bit easier. Go to 72-point font on 96. There's this 1, 2, 3. Notice this puts a squiggly underline on it.
Yeah.
I go to this one here, and then I go to that now, and then I do 1, 2, 3. Now it's, whoop, I didn't do it. That's because it was still in it. Okay, and now I go to this one here again, and rather than that, I'll do a dot dash underline. See? Do it that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just one of the things you can do. And what I will do now, though, because I know you probably haven't got it, you people, on your computer, but I've got it on mine here. And one of the things I've got down the bottom here, notice on mine, I've got font work set up. So I've got, or just another little thing, insert vertical text. Watch this. And here, and then type. No, it's not going to work. Why have I not done that? I'll just change this font smaller again. Okay, and if I go to vertical text, you seeing this happening? Vertical text. There we are. No, it's not doing my vertical text the way I want it. Anyway, I don't know why. It says insert text box, insert vertical text. Oh, there we are. So if I do a little box over here and then type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you'll notice the text is now vertical.
Yeah.
You see that? Okay. So that's another thing. And I think you can make it upside down. You can do all sorts of things. But anyway, the last thing I wanted to show was this one here, FontWorks. All right, I'll just go to an area where it is, and I go to FontWorks. Notice all the different types of fonts you got here. Look at these colours. I go to that one, FontWorks, and I click on OK. Look at that. See that? So there's the things you can do with fonts if you want to. So that's probably enough with fonts. But one thing I also was going to mention as well, you can also, if you want to be more elaborate and you want to be artistic again, you can actually go and do a graphics way of doing these sort of things. So you can use a graphics program to create text. And I did one last night. I found a video on it. You can use a program called GIMP. I think you use that, don't you, Diane?
No, I don't, but I'd like to.
Okay, we can do a whole training session on GIMP if you like.
Oh, I'd love that.
Okay, well, we'll have to advertise it and get enough people into it. We'll run one on GIMP. But I did one where they actually took a picture and the fonts are part of the picture. All right, I'll see if I can find one to show you. I'll quickly show you one now. Where are we? Picture in fonts, in text, sorry. Whoops, I typed text wrong, but anyway. For example, see this one here where it says snow?
Yes.
Word snow. Word snow.
Oh, right.
So, and there's multiple ways of doing this. Actually, that's a video that tells you how to do it, but I don't know what program it's going to show you how to do it. Oh, it's in Photoshop.
It's in
Got Photoshop. Yeah. But GIMP can do the same sort of thing. All right. So I'll just call up the first part of it so it's bigger, and pause that. Oh, it wants to go to an ad. And I'll skip the ad in 2 seconds. I'll have to wait for 3 seconds.
Wix, you can create your own professional website.
One, skip the ad. All right. And there's another one over on the right-hand side, and it's got art. See that one there? So this guy's going to explain how to do it. But see this one over the side here? It's got the word art.
Yeah, I see that.
And the word, and it's actually got a picture in the word art and stuff like that. So you can do all sorts of things like that. So that's just another way, order dimension of doing things like that. So I'll stop my screen sharing now. Okay, and come back to everything. Where am I? Okay, stop my screen sharing. Stop. Back to me. Okay, back to your screens. Okay, back to you, Diane. All right. Okay, rightio. So that's that part of it. I have to have a quick break for a second. All right. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Come back
Sure.
in a couple of minutes. All right. You two have a talk amongst yourself. We'll be back in a second.
I'm going to make a cup of tea.
I'm going to.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm back. Diane's still.
Jeff. Yeah, no, I'm here, Jeff.
Yes, Diane.
Do you remember the name of that? What was the name of that man who died? John, who was in the computer group with us.
Yes,
He
John.
died a
Yeah.
few years ago. Well,
Yeah.
he did a course on Open Office years and years and years ago, like probably 7 years ago. Mari and I did it. and he went into some of those things. I recognised that coloured thing that you put up with. Yeah, yeah. Food Works, yeah.
Yeah, he used to do advanced courses, and he used to put some stuff in. Oh, he used to call it intermediate courses, and I took over doing them after he did them for a while. Yeah, and they were quite good. Yeah.
What was his surname?
John.
Was it Woods? Was it?
Was it Walsh?
John Walsh. Yeah, I think it was John Walsh. Reg. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay.
Oh yes, Walsh. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
John Walsh. Okay.
He used to work in the railways.
That's right. He used to work for New South Wales Railway. That's right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go on to the next thing, which in our step of listening, it's up to you whether you do this or not. And we already touched on it, something that Diane just did before.
I'll just get out of my open office. My
yeah, if you want to, yeah.
Yeah, because my computer's slow this morning, so.
Well, it doesn't matter. Adding these extra programs, those sort of programs, doesn't slow us down much.
Okay.
Okay. If you just, Diane, just go back to where you've got that tab on the tab at the top of the right-hand side, which is do not, with Jeff on it.
Yeah.
Up to the top.
Yeah.
Click on that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we've done number 6. What was it? Go back to number 6. No, number 5 we just did. Right.
Yeah, we've done 5.
Ways of starting programs that you've never used before. All right. Now, all right, you've already gone into something else, Diane. I was going to ask you, how many different ways do you know there are of starting programs? Doesn't matter, leave it there.
Oh,
how many do you know?
Clicking on the icon. It's about all I know.
Clicking on the icon on the desktop, clicking on the taskbar. Well, there we are. There's a list of 40 of them. There's 40 ways. And by the way, since Windows 10 came out, there's now another about 10 ways of doing this. There's probably 50 ways of starting a program. People may not realise that you can do it these ways. All right, so a couple that we'll just go through that you may not be aware of. Number 2, people are not aware that you can actually, on the desktop, if you click on something and then you press enter on it, it will actually start the program. Example, can you go to your desktop at the moment, Diane? You got anything on your desktop? Switch to your desktop screen.
Well, can I use, I've got my taskbar down here. Could use that, like.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, that to go to desktop.
Snipping tool. No,
no, I don't. I want you to go to the desktop. No, don't. Oh, yeah, you can minimise that. I suppose that's one.
I have to.
So there's your desktop.
Yeah.
So for example, you've got solitaire there. Now, normally you would on the desktop you would double click to go to solitaire. Yes, by the way, can you see this, Reg? Oh, I can see that. Okay. If you click once on solitaire, just click once. Okay, now it's hard. Move the mouse pointer away from it. Now, just press the enter key. Just press enter on the keyboard.
Yeah.
There you are. There's solitaire started. All right. So you weren't. A lot of people have trouble with double clicking. So just close that now. So a lot of people have trouble with double clicking.
Yeah.
And what we discovered during the training sessions is they click once on something, and then once it's selected, press enter, it comes back and does it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. By the way, we're getting a little bit of feedback now. You people probably aren't getting it, but I'm hearing my own voice coming back again.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. All right. That's simply because of the headset. We're not using headsets. That's why. Okay. That's one way of doing it. If you go back to our the web page we're looking at, go back to Chrome. That's another way. That's a switching program. So down the bottom, you click back on Chrome on your taskbar.
Oh, okay. Yes.
There, and the one on the left. There we are. That's the one we're doing. Okay, that's pressing enter. And it says right-clicking on a program and selecting open. Did you know you could do that?
No, I don't even know if I've got an open.
Yeah, well, there we are. Go back to your text. Go back to your desktop again. Minimise that, see it on your desktop. Okay. Okay. Go to another one, or well, do free call. If you right click on it, press the right mouse button. Now you've left clicked. Oh no, it hasn't. And notice it's got the thing that says open.
Oh, okay.
You weren't aware that that was there.
No.
Okay, there we are. So sometimes, for example, let's say you had a problem with your mouse, and the left mouse button wasn't working on your mouse.
Yeah.
You can right click and open things. That's another way of opening a program. So just close that one again. And by the way, that works in a lot of cases. You can right click, and quite often the first thing up on the right click is always an open thing.
Yes.
For example, even if you're in File Manager, you can do things like that. Okay. Just go back to our what's the name again? Our thing at the bottom of the screen. Okay. That list. Yeah. So that's right clicking and open. From all programs. Do you ever use all programs, Diane?
No.
Reg, do you use all programs? Oh, we've lost Reg. Reg's internet dropped out earlier. All right.
I don't think he came back to us after he went to make his cup of tea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll probably come back later.
Yeah. He's dropped out.
He had trouble with his internet, so it's probably problems again.
We should have gone and done the power button for him and changed it.
I don't think it was the power button on his, because he's had that situation. No. He's having trouble with his internet. And I have trouble with it. In other words, it just drops out occasionally. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, all programs, if you go down to your start button and click on the start on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen.
Sorry. Bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, no, of your left-hand corner.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you click on start there. Okay.
Yeah.
Once you click on that, you'll notice, you've got, by the way, you haven't updated to the latest version of Windows 10. I haven't got all the updates. You've got the same version of I've got. Because if you click on that, you normally get a start. Reg is back again.
Don't tell anybody.
Tell anyone. Okay, all right. Sorry.
Reg,
you're back again.
It just disconnected my internet, Jeff. I'll have to stop going away to get a cup of tea. It just disconnected. I have to go through the procedure again.
Okay, we're just showing Diane about different ways of starting programs, and we've got to the one that says the All Apps one, and she's got an older version of Windows 10. It doesn't matter, but if you click now, Diane, where it says All Apps, go up to there. Okay, and you'll notice it gives you a list of all your applications. You've never used this before, Diane?
No, not. I might have ages ago on Windows 7 or one of those other ones. Mm-hmm. It might have been. Well,
this is just to show you one of the things we're going to do a little further on is use programs you've never used before. Yes. For example, you've got alarms and clocks. You've got Amazon there. You've got Blackboard Collaborative Launcher. Right? Have you ever used those programs?
Oh, I must have done. I've ordered books from Amazon.
Okay, well, just scroll down to the bottom of the list just to show you. So that's another way of starting a program. All you do is point at it and then click on it. Yes, Xbox, for example, Zeno Reader.
No, never used that. No idea.
You've never used it, yet it's on your computer.
I don't know what it is.
And also, by the way, on all programs, there's a lot of things. For example, you notice in the W's there you've got Windows accessories.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and to the right of that's got a little down arrow. Click on that little downward pointing thing of Windows accessories. Notice it opens up and it's got Character Map, Internet Explorer, Maths Input, Notepad, Paint. Ever used Paint?
Years ago.
Have you ever used Paint?
Years ago I used it.
Okay, so there you are. Okay, stops, recorder, sticky notes, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, all right, so that just shows you another way of doing it. Okay. So if you just click back on the white area, so it'll close that off. Okay, so that we won't go through all these things, but unless there's anything particularly you're interested in 7, it's got by right-clicking a program and selecting Run as Administrator. Okay, have you ever done that?
No, that's scary.
All right, sometimes you need to do
You
that.
can say that.
Okay, sometimes you need to do that to be able to do that sort of thing. Okay, look at number 16, number 15. By holding down the Windows key and pressing...
Are we going to look at number 7, Jeff?
Number 7, what is number 7? By right-clicking a program and selecting Run as Administrator. What's the question, Reg?
Well, does that mean the program runs as administrator? What happens?
Okay, yeah. There are certain programs that if you run them, if you try and run them normally, they don't work at all. Or if they do run, when you go to do certain functions in it, they won't be able to do it because you don't have this what's called administrative privileges.
Yeah, I've had
But
that
by
happen.
running it and normally you don't need to do this. As a general rule, most programs will run without being an administrator. But for example, let's say you wanted to change a password or change the security on a particular thing. You may actually need to run a program as the administrator to be able to do that.
Okay.
So what you do is rather than clicking on the program just to open it, you right-click on it and then say Run as Administrator. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Jeff.
Understand?
Yes.
All right, let's look at
17.
Yeah, 17. There's also a thing about number. I'll just go back to number 13. By right-clicking a program in the Start menu that has a jump list and clicking on it in Windows 7, a jump list. Actually, we have jump lists in Windows 10 as well. Do you people know what jump lists are?
No.
No.
Okay. What happens is when you start a various programs, in fact, this was available back, I think even in when it might have been in Windows XP also. Oh no, Windows 7 was the first thing to have jump lists. If you click on your Start menu again there, Diane, click on Start, and you'll notice, where am I trying to see? For example, it's got Google Chrome right at the top under most used, right? And you notice to the right of that, it's got a little arrow, pointing arrow. Click on that. It says, oh, you pointed at it and it says, notice it says jump list.
Ooh.
Now,
Right.
okay, so that's showing you.
Yeah.
So rather than starting Google Chrome, if you wanted to start Google Chrome and go to Start Google Chrome and go straight to Gmail, you would click on that little Gmail icon, which means it'll start Chrome and start the last thing you went to with Chrome, all right? And the same thing happens to, say, Microsoft Word or something like that. Some programs have got jump lists on them, right? Rather than starting the program and then having to load up the file, the jump list starts the program and takes you directly into the file. That's what a jump list is all about. Okay?
Well,
in fact, let's have a look at...
can I ask a question first?
Yeah, go on.
It's got up the top there, pin to start.
Okay. That means that you can pin the jump list for a particular program to the Start menu. So it means it puts a little tile on the Start menu. For example, if you wanted the jump list to Google Chrome, but you've already got Google Chrome on your Start, that means when you did that, it would put it there. That's all that means. Okay.
Over here on a tile.
Yeah, we'll make a tile right there.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do it. Just do it for example. Go up to where it says Pin to Start. Click it.
Right. They're all on here.
You'll notice they're all started there. All your jump list items were on Google Chrome and now on there. Now you're going to have to get rid of them all, Diane. All right, not a problem.
How do I? Yes, it is a problem. How do I do that then?
Unfortunately, on the new start menu, to get rid of them, you've got to click at them one at a time and say unbin, unbin, unbin. Okay.
Oh, I'm lost.
Close that. Okay. If you click on start again, over the left hand. Okay. Unfortunately, even with Windows 10, they still haven't put a thing you can do multiple things on the start menu. If you scroll down where it says Play and Explore, on the right-hand side of all those tiles, there's a scroll bar. Scroll down there. That's it. Scroll down. If you wanted to get rid of some of those things, for example, you wanted to get rid of Google Chrome, there it is on the bottom there. Point at the one that says Google Chrome and right-click. No, you left-click.
I left-clicked. I'm sorry. I don't know my right from my left.
Okay, that's all right. A lot of people don't.
Join the
My
club.
wife,
What am I
My
doing?
wife
What
calls
the
it
hell am I doing?
your other right.
Right.
Scroll down.
Right. I've got the right now.
Now-
Yes.
Now it's up the top. It says unprint from start. But notice it's also got the jump list on that.
Yes.
Now that you
Yes,
right click,
yes.
the jump list comes up. Now click on unpin from start.
Left click.
Left click on it. Yeah, click here. Now it's gone.
Okay.
All right. Okay. You open, but
And
because you opened up Google, another version of Google Chrome, that's not the Google Chrome that you've got on the thing. You're going to have to go down to your Google Chrome on the taskbar now. Point at the task,
okay.
the Google Chrome down on your taskbar. That's it. And go to the one that's on the left. That's it.
Oh. Well.
Click on the one on the left. That's it. Okay. Right. Okay. And you notice there's lots of other things, other ways. If you scroll down that list, we can't cover them at the moment, but what I want you to do is perhaps after this training session, go back and have a look at this list.
Yeah.
And think, because quite often, sometimes, for example, you can use the keyboard only to do things without actually, so if your mouse ever packed in, which sometimes happens on computers,
Yes.
your mouse packs in,
It's happened
you
to
can't
me.
use it, you want to start a program that
Yeah.
fixes your mouse, and you need to be able to use it with other ways of doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's enough about that. If you just want to go back with the back button on your browser, it'll take us back to there. So that's enough about that. All right. All right. So that's number 6. All right. Ways of starting program. Do multiple functions at the one time rather than one at a time. Real big advantage I find that people don't know about computers is what they do is they do something and they do it again and do it again. For example, that one that I just mentioned, start thing, I said if you wanted to get rid of a tile, you can only get rid of them one at a time.
Yeah.
All right? Yet, believe it or not, in Windows 8, you could select multiple tiles and work on it. In Windows 10, they haven't updated that yet. So the whole idea of computing is to make it so it's easy to do things multiple ways. So rather, for example, if you want to do, I'll show you another thing on your desktop, for example. Let's go to that. Go back to your desktop for a moment, Diane. Just by the way, you've clicked on it?
Yep.
I'm not seeing your desktop yet. I'm seeing your pointer still pointing up. Okay. Minimize that one as well.
I'm on it.
All right, it just takes a while for it to come through to my computer because the internet's going slow. I just need to see you. You're on the desktop, are you?
Yeah.
It takes a while for mine to come through. It'll be there in a minute. Hold on. Wait for me for my slow connection. Okay. Okay. My screen, what's coming through on your screen, yeah. It's very slow. Okay, I've got you appearing on my desktop, Diane. Me appearing on.
Okay, I've got my
Oh, you must have switched screen sharing off. Have you? Because I can't see your screen.
Oh no, I
Okay.
didn't. No.
You just go back to screen sharing again and we'll share the screen.
I have to go out.
No, I'm still not seeing your screen.
No, I am sharing because I've got the notice up saying stop sharing.
Okay,
So
can you
I
just
am
stop?
sharing still.
Well, sometimes we have trouble with this. Can you just do the stop sharing? And
I
then
have.
start
I pressed
sharing?
stop.
Okay, now do sharing again. Now I can see it. Now do screen sharing again.
I'm not sure how I get it. I haven't got a.
Go to the top left-hand corner, and you get a little green icon. Click on him.
Oh, what's he doing this for? Now I've got. As soon as I move my mouse, it goes off. I'm clicking it to go on. No, what's happening?
I don't know. All I can see is your screen. I can't see you. You're not screen sharing.
I want to go. I've got the on Google Chrome. I've got the two options: new tab or do not with Jeff.
No. You're not on. You need to be back. You're not screen sharing. You need to be back at the Chrome screen. Go. Click on your Google Chrome at the bottom of the screen.
I have.
All right, and you're obviously not on a Google. You should be able to only see yourself. You see.
No.
See what? Where? Okay. Hold on.
There. Okay, I'm back. I've got.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Now go to screen share. Up to screen share. All right. And then show this whole screen. Okay. Now we're seeing it. Okay. Not a problem. Okay. Okay. So what were we doing? I wanted you to go to your desktop. Go to your desktop. You know, minimize that. Okay. Okay. There, your desktop. Okay. Let's show you how you can do multiple things on a desktop. Right. If you click on, for example, where you've got the solitaire thing, click on that once, and it selects it. Right. Okay. Click on the one to the right of that now. That icon to the right of that. Move over to the right and click on that. That's selected. Okay. So if you wanted to do something on these things, you can only do it on one at a time for the moment. This time, rather than clicking on it, hold the control key down and click on the solitaire one. Hold the control key down and click on the solitaire one.
Yeah.
You'll notice now they're both selected. Did you hold the control key down when you clicked on it? Okay. All right. Now, notice because they're both in white. Now, hold the left mouse and left button down and slowly move to the right. Hold the left mouse button down and move to the right. Notice it's moving the two of them.
Yes.
Move the two of them. Okay. Ah, by the way, you didn't let the control key go, did you?
No, well, you didn't tell me to.
My apologies. That's my fault. That's my fault. Okay. And that's because, so that means those two things you copied. You copied the two of them. You didn't do one thing. You did two things, right? Okay. All right. Just a matter of interest, right? Because they're both there, press the delete button on your keyboard. The delete button. And notice it deleted the two of them. Yeah. Because both of them were selected. Okay. Right. Let's have a go at doing that again. Click on and by the way, I'm going to show another way of doing what we call multiple selection, right? Rather than clicking, you have clicked. I said click on it. That was my fault.
I haven't done anything yet.
No, it's going to start. Okay, that's all right. Hold down the mouse button, right? The left mouse button, and then drag over to the left and then up.
Well, okay. Where do you want me to put the button first before I drag? What, on the free cell?
Just leave it. No. Move slightly to the right there. Leave it where that rock is there. Leave it there. Hold the left mouse button down and drag slowly to the left. Notice it's drawing a box.
Yes.
Now go up. Now drag over the top of those 4 icons on the left. Keep going. Now go up, 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 up. Now let the mouse go. You've now selected 4 things.
Right.
Okay. So if you now do something, you're going to do things to all those 4 things. So if you were to click in the middle of any of those 4 and drag it to the right, you'll find it'll move them over to the right. Try it. Now let go. There you are. See, you're doing things 4 at a time rather than when doing it before we're doing it 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's Reg again. Now, Reg didn't go for a cup of coffee that time, did he? I think his internet connection's gone, and they've moved them back again. Right, okay. Rightio. And by the way, you can do it for more than...
Hang on a minute. I've still got this funny line around them. I need to change that.
Well, just click anywhere else. Click anywhere else.
I am. Not happening. The Faststone viewer image has got this funny line around it.
I don't know. Well, that's because it's probably actually trying to load it at the moment, because I noticed you've got the circle
yes,
there.
it's trying to load.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I've got the, can you see this here?
Yeah, that's, you've just right-clicked somewhere on the thing. Okay. All right, just click anywhere else. Okay. And I don't know why it's still got that circle on it.
I will be wanting to use that actually soon, so I hope it's working. Because Gary's going to do one on Faststone viewer.
Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know why it's got the white line around it. Just click anywhere.
It's got new folder. I could put it in a file. Okay.
No, we don't want to do that. All I wanted to do was show you multiple selection. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
While we're on that, let's show you some other ways. Go down to your file manager. Click on your file manager.
What the hell's my file manager?
That's on the yellow. That's your file manager. Click on there.
There.
Okay. Rightio. Click where it says pictures. Okay. Right. Notice we've probably done this with you before, but just to show you how this works, go into, for example, camera roll. I don't know if there's anything in camera roll.
No, I don't think so.
Double click on that.
No,
okay.
empty.
Just go back one then with the back button. Okay. You got garden. You got a lot in there, have you?
Yeah, probably.
Double click on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Where you got lots of images, once again, this is where, for example, when you want to do things multiple ways, rather than selecting one thing at a time, you can select multiple ones. So I'm going to show you now how to select multiple images. Example. If you click on that first image, 0959, just click on that. Notice it puts it in blue. If you click on the one to the right of that, it puts that in blue.
Yes,
okay?
yeah.
And click on the one to the right of that, it puts it in blue again. If you wanted to click on multiples of them, click on the first one, not the Faststone one, that one. Okay. Now hold the control key. No, stay, don't slide down, go back up again.
Okay.
Hold the control key down and don't
Yes.
click on the one that's 0961 with the control key held down. Notice they're both highlighted, right?
Yes.
Just as another matter of interest, hold the shift key down and click on the one that says 0969 copy. Hold the shift key down, 0669 copy.
I've done that.
And click on 06, no, point at 0969, sorry, copy, the one on the second row down on the right hand side. Now hold the shift key down.
Yeah.
Notice it highlights all of those.
Yes.
That's another way of doing multiple selection.
Yeah.
All right? Okay. And the advantage of doing multiple selection is if you wanted to do something with it, you wanted to copy them or delete them or move them or rename them, you're going to do it on multiple things at the same time. Are these ones?
Sorry. Yeah. I'm wanting to do something with this while I've got it. Sorry. I'm wanting to make a copy of this on my desktop, this plant.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, you can't do that from this screen, from here. I know of.
Okay.
And by the way, if you did do that, you're gonna do it. No, don't paste.
I've done
If
it.
you do that, yeah, but you notice you've got a whole. You had 8 of them selected, and now you've got.
Oh, really?
8 of them. Well, I can see them in the desktop.
Okay. Well, I'll
done it on multiple things.
I'll go back and delete them later.
Okay. No. Well, let's use that as an exercise. Close the File Explorer. Close the File Explorer window.
Yeah.
Okay. Notice which one did you want? Wanted to keep.
That one here. Oh, it's moving on. 6. Probably this one. 6/9.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What you can do is the one that's you can. For example, what I would do then.
Untick
I would
these.
draw a box starting to the right hand side of the one that's up the top. Right up, go right to the top. Don't point at them. Move to the right of it. Move to the right. Now click there. No, to the right of it.
That's going to go on to Cody.
No, to the right of it. No, no.
Oh, sorry.
Don't click on them.
Mind you, I do not
Okay,
know.
now none of them are selected. And by the way, notice those around the person. Hold the left mouse button down. No, go up to the right, up the top again. Up to the top, to the right. This is it. And don't point at it. Point to the right of it. No, don't point at it. Point to the right. That's it. Click there. Now hold the left mouse button down and drag across and down over all those ones in a row going down. Now go down, down, down. Keep going down, down, down. Okay. So you want to let's say, let go of the mouse. Now they're all selected. If you want to get rid of them all, you press delete, and they'll all disappear. Press delete. The delete key on the.
Thank you.
There you are.
Thank you.
So you're doing multiple things at once. Now those other ones you want to get rid of, you could just put a box around them and delete the ones you don't want.
Okay.
Do you know how to put a box around them? You're doing it one at a time.
Oh, I only wanted to get rid of one. I want to keep these two.
Okay. All right. Not a problem. Okay.
I want to want to get a photograph. Okay. Yeah. Where to now?
Okay. So that's always showing that one way of multi-selecting things. Let's go back to perhaps we'll go back to Reg and use Reg's screen for a while now because he hasn't had a go. You dropped out again, Reg, did you? Is the internet drop out again?
Yes. Yes. I've changed computers, Jeff, and I had to restart everything.
Okay, and the internet just dropped out, did it?
Yes, yeah. I guess because I wasn't using it, but I'll have to cease going away for a cup of tea. Every time I go away, it drops out.
Well, why don't we go back and have a look?
Well, we'll go and have a look at Reg's power settings while we're at it, okay?
Yeah, right. I think we should.
I'm on a different computer now.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll show you where the one
is still on. If you want me to go into there,
you could show him how to do.
Okay, no, we'll just show you on. We'll show you on this computer. It doesn't really matter. You can change it on the other computer later on. Okay. What I'll do it on this computer, the one that you're currently using. If you do a screen share again, Reg. You know how to screen share?
Yep. I've clicked.
Okay, we'll go and do a screen.
I've clicked on it. It's nothing happening. Oh, screen share. Okay. Share.
Entire screen. Okay, that's it. We've got it up. All right. Okay. You want to follow us, Diane? See what Reg is doing?
Yeah. You want what? Do you want me to screen share?
No. You can just all I'm saying is you don't have to screen share. If you go back to your screen, you can see it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Reg, go to down the bottom where it's got search the web and Windows.
Right.
And just type in power. Power, P-O-W-E-R. Click on that and type power, P-O-W-E-R.
I must be on a different window. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Are you doing it?
Got power options up the top there. Go up to the where it says power. No, not that one. The one right at the top.
No, somebody else is doing that.
I'm doing it.
No one else is doing it.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay, click on power options. Okay. Oh, hold on, we're on Diane's screen.
Yeah, so am I.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, all right, we'll watch Diane's version of it then. Okay, I thought I was on your screen, Reg. In fact, I am on Reg's screen. Well, but Reg's screen is showing Diane. Reg's screen is showing Diane's screen. So we're going from complicated, but anyway. All right. So notice it's got turn off display 15 minutes. Plugged in, never. Put the computer speed 30 minutes. Never. All right. So that should be working okay. This is your one, is it, Diane?
Yeah, but
Yes.
the first one's only for battery. That's why I haven't had any problems on this one, because I've always had it on never.
Never. Never. As in Neverland. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go back to Reg's screen. On your screen, Reg, if you go down to the bottom of your thing, I'm looking at your screen and go down.
I can't see. Oh, okay. There's Reg's screen.
Okay.
Wow.
And on Reg, if you click on where it says Start, on the Start button. Okay. And just type in power, P-O-W-E-R. Just type there, start timing, please, on the keyboard. You just type, you don't have to use the mouse, just type on the keyboard, power. As soon as you type the first character, it'll appear up. Okay, for options, click on power options.
Right.
Okay, there. Right. Okay. Click on the one on the left-hand side, says change when computer sleeps. Okay, next one down. That's it. Click on that one. Okay. And no, it's currently set. Turn the display. You've got turn off the display in 10 minutes, right? And you've got put the computer to sleep after 30 minutes. Well, we haven't done it for 30 minutes, but if you click on one that says turn off the display for 10 minutes, click on that. And by the way, all it does is turn off the display. So what's been probably happening, if you go down to where it says never, it'll never turn off.
Remember, this is a different computer.
I realise that, yeah. But you'll probably find on your other computer that's the same thing. It says put the computer to sleep, switch that to never. This is obviously a desktop computer. Right, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
So I click
and then click on Save Changes. Now you have to click on Save Changes. If you don't click on Save Changes, it won't do it. Well, there we go. So all you've got to do is when we've finished this training session, I'll put a link back on our notes of how to do this. A little extra thing, so you can go back and watch the video of how to do it on the. So you can run it on this computer and do it on the other computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be good. So I close this now?
Yes, you can close that now. Okay. All right. We'll just go back on your screen to, if you open up a new tab, and I'll just show you, by the way, where I'm going to put all this when we've done it all. Go open up a new tab, up on the top where you've got the tabs.
You're talking to me?
Yeah, talking to you. Up where you've got Google Hangouts, so go to the right of that grey area. Up high, over to the right, keep going. Click on there. Open up a new tab. Okay, just type in jeff.greg.net.au. No, net. No, take out the AU. No, you've got it wrong. jeff.greg.net.au. That's right, net. .au. Press enter. Okay, you're coming up to my page. Okay. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, scroll down to the bottom of the page.
I'm at the
last
bottom.
green line says learning what you did not know. Click on that. There we are. Okay. And notice on the right-hand side where what we're doing at the moment is point number 7. So if you click on over on the right-hand side, point number 7, will take us to there.
Beautiful.
Okay. So what we did then was doing multiple functions at the one time rather than one at a time, which we've done first, which was multiple selection. The other thing is grouping items. Now, the main thing to do this is you can do this with files, but also you can do this file manager, but you also sometimes can do it in programs as well. But to show you what normally happens in that respect, by the way, you still with us, Diane?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I'm listening.
You're watching Reg's screen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go down to your file manager, Reg, and just click on your taskbar, the little yellow icon, which is your file manager. No, it's on your taskbar. Taskbar, that's it. That's it, that one there. Okay. And it'll come up in a minute. Okay, there's your file manager. You've got it full screen. If you've got something in pictures, you got anything in pictures? Go on pictures on the left-hand side. Up the pictures, click on that. That's it. So you've already obviously worked out, you already understand the concept that if you group things together in folders, you can do things on a whole folder. For example, you've got the Caloundra up there in Caloundra Air Show. Wanted to, because you've got lots of files in that, if you put all your files in folders, and the same thing applies for emails, if you put all your emails in folders, you can then process that folder, and by processing a folder, you're processing every single email or file in a folder. So that's what we mean by grouping items, and that's what you can do. Now the same thing can happen inside applications as well. You mentioned you had Open Office. In Open Office, you can group things together as well. For example, if you can put 2 or 3 things in Open Office on a document, you can then process those 2 or 3 things as if they're one item in terms of copying them, moving them, undeleting them. That, for example, let's say we wanted to have something so that when we type something, it did it in bold, underlining, and in a red color. All right? Let's show you how we would do that. You got your Open Office running there somewhere on your desktop or on your taskbar or not?
No, it's not on the taskbar.
Have you got it in? No, don't close this. Leave that one open. I just want to show you.
You can
go down to the.
He's got a desktop icon there. Desktop. Up above pictures, he's got desktop. Won't that take him to his desktop without closing?
No, where's it? Oh, no, that takes you to the desktop folders in your desktop.
Okay, only folders. Right. Okay.
So if you go and click on the start menu, Reg, the start menu. Just wait till it comes up. You've clicked on it. Okay. So you haven't got it on there. So you haven't got it in all programs either. Okay, your all programs. If you go up higher again, that's your all programs there, all apps. Click on that. No, that's not. That's expand. That one there. Yeah. So you obviously don't use what's the name Office very often.
I mustn't have it on this.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Open Office 4.14.1.3.
Okay.
See there?
Okay.
Click on that, Jeff.
Yep. That'll open it up. You're into aeroplanes, are you, Reg?
Oh, well, we went to the Caboolture air show. Jeff and I took a few photos up there.
Okay,
No, not the Caboolture, the Caboolture air show. We also went to the Caloundra air show too.
Okay, all right. Click on text document. We'll open up a new text document, and we'll see if we can do some of these things. I'm not sure how it's going to work. Okay. Oh, recovery. Okay, just click on OK. That OK down the bottom. Obviously, the last time you used it, it just shut down. Okay. It'll start in a minute. Just click on cancel the recovery. Click on that screen. Yeah,
Cancel.
No, can't click on cancel.
Click on cancel.
Yeah, click on cancel. Sorry, my apologies. Yes, click on cancel. It's interesting, even though you say click on cancel, you still want to do it. Anyway, all right. Okay, we'll type in a few things. I'm not sure if this is going to work very well, but type in 1, 2, 3, 4, then press enter, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then press enter. Press enter, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, or anything. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. I think this is going to work. I'm not sure. We'll find out. What I'd like you to do is highlight 1, 2, 3, 4. Click the mouse on the 1, 2, 3 up the top and drag over it. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is hold the control key down and drag over the 12 A, B, C, D. Hold down the control key and drag over the AP. No, see that? You now, so that means you can do things. For example, if you wanted to make those two bold, click on the B for bold on your taskbar. There, and they're bold, and they weren't even touching one another. One could have been at the top of the document, another one could be at the bottom of the document. So you're working on multiple things. So all the things you thought you could only do one at a time, you can do multiples at a time. All right?
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Now another thing, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm not sure how to do it, but there's a. If we wanted to make it say bold and yellow, and make it so that we click one thing, so we don't have to press bold and then make it yellow, right? We can make it so we can put that under what's called what's it called?
I've got the cursor up there.
Yeah, no, this is no, this is not font color. This is styles. That's right. We're going to create a style. Right? Okay, so I don't know how you create a style, so I'm not sure how to do this. So I'm flying completely blind in terms of doing this. Okay. So just click anywhere else in the document, anywhere. Just press enter a couple of times and type a bit more text. Reg, press enter. Type, 1, 2, 3, 4 again. A couple of spaces, or it doesn't matter, anything. Press enter again. Anything, type any text. A couple of blank lines. Bit more text. That'll do. Okay. Now, how do we actually create a thing? Say up the top where it says default there. There's a little downward arrow on the top left-hand side. That's your styles. Notice it says apply styles and it says default. Click on the down arrow to the right of that, the down thing, okay? And notice it's got heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, and it's got more. Go down to more. Okay. It's got lots of things. Okay. Yeah. Now, styles and formatting. How do we do it automatically? How do we create a new style? But anyway, all I wanted to point out is, for example, we've got a heading 10 there, right? All right. Don't worry about this at the moment. So what we can do, we'll do that. Close that. Close that styles and formatting. Oh no, leave it open. Oh, sorry, it doesn't matter. Too late. Highlight that last bit of the last line of text that you put in there. Go up to where it says default. Again. Click on that, the down arrow, yeah. Click on more and go to heading 10. Heading 10.
No, it goes up to 9.
No, there's up underneath heading 1. It's got heading 10.
Yeah.
It's in alphabetical order. Click on that. Okay.
Yep.
And I don't know how we process it. Just press enter. Doesn't work. That didn't make it a heading 10. Well, perhaps it did. Yeah, notice it's bold and underlined.
Yeah, it has changed.
That's quickly underlined. Oh, it's got a red underline.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's a... okay, right. Anyway, there are various ways to... I'm going to have to investigate this, Mel, but what I'm saying is what you can do is set up style. So you group things by creating a style. One style could be bold, italic, underlining, strike through, and red. Then, when you just highlight that, you click on that, you name the style, you can call it the whoopie-doo style. You click on it, and it automatically puts it that way. Unfortunately, I'm not doing a very good example, and I don't know how to create the style. But if we didn't know how to do that, I would actually go in to Google and search on how to create styles in OpenOffice, and it would tell me how to do it. So rather than actually doing that, I'll leave that one open to you people that know how to do that. All right. Listen, we spent an hour and a half doing this.
Yeah, I'm going to drop out now.
Yeah, I know. I know you're
I've got to go to the you-know-where, the ladies' room.
Okay. Well, so we're having one this afternoon, which is about voice recognition. You're not going to go to that one, Diane?
What time is it?
2 o'clock.
Okay, if you send me an email, I'll see what's happening at 2 o'clock.
Okay, all right. Okay, not a problem, and we'll see if other people join us from 2 o'clock.
Okay, then.
All right, then. If you just come back. See you later, Diane.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Diane.
Bye. Okay, Diane's gone. I'll just mention too, Reg. I did want to mention that other thing too. Is if you go back to your Google Chrome and where we are on Google Chrome, down at the bottom, down on the taskbar. That's it. Click on the one on the left there.
Click on Google Chrome.
Yeah, and the screen that's on the left. That come up. That's it. Click there. It'll take us back to where we were. Okay, good. All right. I just wanted to point out that what I will be doing is after this session's finished and before we start the next session, we'll be putting links in amongst this document that shows you how to get to what we explained it in this video. And to show you how that was done beforehand, for example, you see number 9 there, just above that, it's got Alt plus Tab. 2 lines above that, it says see video from that point.
Yes.
If you click on that, where it says see video from this point, it's now going to open another window, which will open up the YouTube video, which is a session we did before. It shows you how to do Alt Tab. Just watch it.
Good.
Okay, just pause it.
I will do. Yeah, I paused it.
So I'm just showing you once we've done these things, you can then press you can then click on there, and I'll have a link to it in the video. So after we've finished this video,
Yes.
it probably won't be till tomorrow, I'll put links in on that original document that all you got to do is click on. If you get how to do something, rather than having to watch the whole video, you just click on it and it'll take you back to where you watched it again. Okay. All right, that's probably enough for today. You might want to close that window, and you might, if you go back to Google, your Chrome one again, down on the bottom of the screen, we'll take you back to where we are. Okay. Diane's just said something about her daughter. I don't know what that is. Click on there and click on the one to the right. That's the one where we're doing this hangout at the moment. The right-hand one. Click on that. Move to the right. That's it. Click there. No, it didn't go to that one. Do that again, Rich.
Sorry.
Well, you need to.
I'm on.
Oh yes, because it's screen sharing. Just stop the screen sharing for the time being.
So shall I close this one, Jeff?
No, don't close that one. Just I wanted you to come back to the one that's actually doing it. Because if you click on where it says stop screen sharing, that might bring you back anyway. At the bottom of your screen.
I can't get that up without.
Oh, you're looking at a different one. Okay, go down to Google Chrome again. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, click on there. Okay, now the one to the right says Google Hangouts is sharing your screen. Click on that. Now you have to click on stop sharing. There we are. We're back to you. Okay. All right, Rich. Okay. All right. I just wanted to show that's how you get back to it. It's a little bit confusing doing this. It took me a long while to work out what was going on. But basically, it's a little bit like you're looking in a mirror, looking in a mirror, looking in a mirror. It's sometimes difficult to understand where this is all at. Okay, that's probably enough for you're interested in doing voice, using your voice.
Yeah, I'll be back at 2 o'clock, Jeff.
Okay. All right, I'll see you at 2 o'clock then.
So I'll close down all the windows, and we'll see you at 2 o'clock.
Okay. All right then. I'll just say goodbye to everybody and stop. Hold on, just before we do that, stop the hangout, stop the broadcast. We didn't have anybody else watching, so we'll stop the broadcast.